Welcome to the kitchen. I'm Chef Victoria Love, and today we're going to make a gluten-free banana bread with candied ginger. This is for my mom. She no longer can eat anything with gluten, so this is especially for her and for her birthday. So happy birthday, Mom. Hope you love this recipe. We're going to use bananas, and I want you to take a notice. I have been letting these get nice and brown. When they are brown, the flavor of the banana really comes through. So always, whenever you're going to make banana bread, plan ahead and let your bananas ripen until they're nice and brown. We're going to use butter, flour, sugar, light brown sugar, baking soda, baking powder, salt, cinnamon, and this is our wonderful gluten-free Bob's Red Mill 1-to-1 baking flour. I always use a little bit of xanthan gum whenever I'm making this, so we're also going to use Bob's Red Mill xanthan gum, and I find it helps hold together the recipe much better than without it. So candied ginger, dried ginger, vanilla, eggs. So let me get everything mise en place and I'll show you how to make it.
Hello friends, I appreciate you being here. Please watch the video to the end so you can see the whole recipe and help me out. Would you please click like and subscribe so I can keep bringing you more recipes.
Your butter should be nice and at room temperature. So if it's soft enough for you to do that, you're ready to go with it. If you forget to take it out long enough to get to room temperature, put it in the microwave for about 10 seconds. And we're gonna get this into our stand mixer with the paddle attachment and paddle it till it is light and fluffy.
Once the butter is softened, we're now gonna add in our half a cup of granulated sugar and mix it on low speed. While that's mixing, we want to prepare a banana, and with the back of a fork, I just press down and mush it up. We don't want really fine banana puree. We want chunks, so just use the back of your fork and press it down. I'm also going to prepare our candied ginger. So I cut into nice strips, and then I put the strips into a little pile and cut small little dice. Really nice and small. I want tiny pieces. Next, we're going to add our 3/4 cup of light brown sugar into our mixing bowl. So make sure you scrape down the sides of the bowl and the paddle with a spatula first, and then add in the light brown sugar.
After the brown sugar has incorporated, I like to add in my candied ginger now, because if you notice, it clumps up together and we don't want a huge clump of candied ginger in our banana bread. So put it in now, and that way when you're mixing it, it'll break up. Next, I'm gonna add my eggs one at a time. So I always like to use a liquid measuring cup because it has that spout, makes it easy for me to pour the egg into the mixing bowl. And again, on low speed, let's mix that in. And once that's fully incorporated, we're gonna add in our second egg. And again, mix it in till it's completely combined, and then we'll add in our vanilla. Here are 2 cups of gluten-free flour, and to that we're gonna add a half teaspoon of the xanthan gum, which helps bind it together, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of salt. And to this, we're gonna add our seasonings, a half teaspoon of cinnamon, and a half teaspoon of ground ginger. Now make sure you stir this all together. Sometimes the ginger clumps, so make sure you break up the clump ginger. Stir it all together. Oh, it smells fantastic. And to this, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Before you add the dry ingredients, make sure you scrape down the sides of the bowl and the paddle, and then add the dry ingredients all at once. And again, you're gonna put it on low speed and mix it. Now, before the flour is completely combined, we're gonna add in our 1 3/4 cups of mashed bananas. There we go, get it all in there, and then completely mix it in. And bring the mixer to a stop once you have a nice smooth batter. I have my mini loaf pan here, and I'm gonna spray it with some non-stick cooking spray. You wanna spray it liberally along the sides, a little bit on the bottom, and we're gonna fill it 3/4 of the way up the side of this and get it into a 375-degree oven. You should get 4 mini loaves, and we're gonna put this on a sheet pan staggered like that so it can bake evenly, and put it in the 375-degree oven. This has been in for 12 minutes, so we wanna rotate it from front front to back so it'll bake evenly. You can see the ones at the back are getting golden brown and the ones in the front are a little bit lighter. So halfway through the baking, always want to rotate. Here is our beautiful banana bread with candied ginger right out of the oven. Look at that. Oh, look at the texture. And I'm gonna take a bite. I love the smell of it. Oh, that was fantastic. And as you can see, it's holding together. So even though this is a gluten-free product, that little bit extra of xanthan gum really helps to hold this together and make this a nice, actually firm bread. So I highly recommend this recipe. Even if you're not gluten-free, you could try it out. So thank you so much for joining me today. I have over 450 videos on my YouTube channel. Please check out all the rest and come back for more. Thank you so much for joining me in the kitchen. Leave me a comment and let me know how you like the recipe. For more recipe demonstrations, please click like and subscribe to Chef Victoria Loves YouTube channel and have fun in the kitchen. Thank you.